Hey everyone, it's Suzi here, and today we're not playing any games in particular, but we're checking out our little look back on 2025 on Discord. Let's see what this has to show. Alright, so if you look at the top, you can see some of my dots I've already started. I was actually recording and my mic wasn't working, but luckily I was able to click back to the beginning and start over, so I wasn't sure what to expect from this, and some things gave me a laugh, so we'll definitely go over that, and some things I don't know what they are still, so let's roll. 55,000 messages sent this year. Holy moly. That's crazy. Top less than 1%. So Discord is also my job. You know, with Fateless, Godforge, I'm in Discord a lot. And I could have, honestly, I could have talked a lot more. And I've been ramping that up a little bit more here and there. So this could be so much higher. 24,000 almost emotes used. So emoji-wise, the heart is like what I do for most things now, especially the purple flashy heart with Fateless. It kind of works. It's one that I just use everywhere. The laughing crying face is the best way to react to a giggle. The light, it's like a light cry, not the hysterical laughing. And the little puppy wave is how I say hello to everybody, so that makes sense, but I'm surprised I didn't get the little like woohoo one. But I guess I don't use that quite as much as the basic thumbs up when I'm just like saying okay to something, especially with the work side of things. This is funny. The 29 hours in voice, I don't really understand. I guess if I think about collabs I've done, I've probably done a few, maybe 5 or so, or had some moments of hopping in to help someone with something, so 2 hours here, 2 hours there, 3 hours there, all add up. But I don't really talk in Discord voice much for work. We don't use it. We use Google Meets and Zoom for podcasts, so I don't know. That one sounds like more than it is, but maybe I hung out a little more than I remember. Oh, during Alpha, I hung out in the staff chat a couple times. That's probably why. My favorite servers: Godforge, Fateless, and Celestials. So the cluster that I've been a part of for a while, and the two, well, Godforge would be my favorite even if I didn't work there, let's be honest. But what's funny is there's not my own server. I really don't talk much in my server. It's pretty chill. I should start talking more and get people going, but I feel like I'm still kind of in the state of like Godforge is my focus, Fateless is my focus. So maybe when that is more, you know, like early access is here, or at least the mini games here, maybe I'll try to get conversations flowing a little bit more in Discord. We'll see. The squad, your friend you spent the most time with this year. My husband, Odd One Gaming. Bunny is the CM for Watcher of Realms, and Ragewood. I don't feel like I really talk to Ragewood that much, but he's definitely one of my go-to people when there's something up with Godforge or Fateless. I have a quick question or comment about something, or just, I don't know, even before that, I guess. So that's funny. I don't know who I would have expected as the other one, Dacery instead of Ragewood. But Dacery's been playing Dragonair more, and I know she talks to Odd One a lot. Hi Dacery, if you're watching. So I'm really happy that she's still in the loop, or else I'd be worried about her. One person's always my go-to. Hopefully my husband. Yes. Almost 10,000 messages sent. Super fun. Now this is not true. I definitely did not play these games the most. I mean, King Arthur, I played more than Game of Thrones. But it just must not have linked for whatever reason. But the problem is not every game links through Discord. Like Watcher of Realms does not link through Discord and say like Suzi Plays is currently playing Watcher of Realms. Like Raid, Shadow Legends shows, there's obviously all these games show, but I look forward to seeing Godforge showing. I know it did because we saw Paul playing Godforge and we're like, Paul's taunting us guys in the public Discord. So it's fun to see that it connects properly when even Watcher of Realms doesn't. I don't think Reverse 1999 does as well because that would be here over Monster Hunter. 3 quests completed. Oh, for the orbs, I have to remember to do those. There's so many cool... So, there's this whole orbs thing people probably don't even notice in a shop. You just watch a couple ads, get free stuff, and then you can use it to buy the pretty, like, frames and profile stuff. And colors and nameplates and all that. Deco reveal. What is this? Cat. I'm a cat? What does that mean? That's cute! Oh my god, that's adorable. Flame now. The little cat. They give us a free little frame. That's adorable. Oh my god, I hope Joya B can do this and get a bee. Do they know she talks about bees a lot? Or her name is a bee? Alright, summary. Top server Godforge, most played Game of Thrones King's Road. No. Alright, well that was a fun little look into the insights. I think it's funny to see the top of the servers and the people I talk to. You guys have to let me know if you guys have any funny findings yourself, but I'm gonna get myself out of the way here. I'm just gonna quickly click through these. I like that you can click it again, so you can see everything without distraction. I'm just gonna go through mine. That is, again, that's a lie. This one is this is probably the funniest one, because I'm like, alright. I don't really know what I would have expected. Yeah, I think I would have expected just Daystray instead of Ragewood, but hey, Ragewood's great. Servers here is definitely great. It makes sense. This I don't understand. This is definitely funny. And yeah. Alright guys, well, if you want to join me in the servers that I love so much, like Godforge, make sure you guys head on to that one. I always have it linked in my video descriptions anyway, because Godforge is, you know, my big hype and what we're all excited for. Oh, and while we're on the topic of Discord and Godforge, in one of Simon's recent Hell Hades videos on that channel, he did really showcase the chat integration, which I think is a huge selling point.
One of the other things I wanted to call out here is our chat system. So you will have the ability as a Pantheon to join a Discord server chat and interact with Discord directly through our chat system. Also, on your friends list, you'll be able to connect to Discord and be chatting to your friends whilst you're playing Godforge. So we want for the interactivity to be really high. That's one of the key sort of features of the game.
Alright, that's all for this video, guys. Let's just give a quick little bit of Godforge hype at the end here. This wasn't really a Godforge video, but it's on my screen right now. I am wearing a Godforge shirt. And I am working right now, so I just thought I'd have a little giggle and check out the Discord thing with you. Make sure you're in the server for Godforge, though, for real. And make sure you have gone onto fateless.gg or godforge.gg and signed up for early access, because when early access for Godforge comes out, the game is out. It might not be a 100% game full of, like, a ton of content or complicated extra bonus fun fancy stuff quite there. It might feel a little bit more like what a beta would be with some of the basics plus a little bit of stuff. But the game is out. Like, it'll be out. It'll be a fully playable game. The MVP build, the minimum viable product of what will make a good game and keep people around. And then you just know you're going to have regular updates to look forward to as we add more and more and more features. So I'm really, really excited. There's been some really great videos on the YouTube channel as well with talking about like the tower of Strife, where you get to choose Order or Chaos each rotation. There's talking about the basics of Arena, which is going to be basic to begin with, but there's a lot more coming. The recent podcast that was just posted yesterday had Nubkex and our Nubraids and YST on it with Paul and Hell Hades Simon. And that one talked about bosses and lots of talk about world bosses. And then the podcast before that, we had Odd One and Scratch and Mr. Sneaky. And they were talking about a lot of cool endgame goals and hopes and clan stuff, Pantheon in our case. And yeah, there's been a lot of great reveals and a lot of amazing things. There's been some insane behind the scenes stuff that I've seen related to like cinematics, starts of the game, with some really cool, surprising visuals that I wasn't expecting. And yeah, I'm excited for Godforge, and my Discord certainly proves that. Let me know again if you guys have any fun Discord checkpoint things to share, and I will see you in the next video.